To ensure an effective response to these tragic events, the National Disaster Management Center last week declared the flooding as a provincial disaster. This was followed by the declaration of the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal to invoke extraordinary measures to deal with the situation. However, given the extent and impact of the floods, the designation of a provincial state of disaster is inadequate to deal with the scale of the emergency and the required reconstruction and rehabilitation measures and responses. The significance of the Port of Durban and related infrastructure for the effective operation of the country's economy means that this disaster has implications far beyond the province of KwaZulu-Natal. With the heavy rains and flooding in the Eastern Cape and indications from the South African Weather Service that the Northwest and Free State may also be affected by bad weather, it is clear that there are other areas of the country that need emergency intervention as well. Cabinet met in a special session last night and decided to declare a national state of disaster. The Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs has been mandated to gazette the declaration of a national state of disaster. This is to ensure an effective response across all spheres of government to the extreme weather events and conditions that have occurred in several parts of the country. The primary responsibility to coordinate and manage the disaster is assigned to the national sphere of government, working closely together with provincial governments and municipalities. It enables the mobilization of more resources, capabilities, and technical expertise in providing relief, recovery, and rehabilitation to affected areas. But it further gives more meaning to our work as an integrated government where the district development model is put fully in action, where national government, provincial government, and local government work together to address the type of challenges that we now have. We will be responding to this disaster in 3 phases. First, we will focus on the immediate humanitarian relief, ensuring that all affected persons are safe and that their basic needs are met. Second, we will focus on stabilization and recovery, rehousing people who have lost homes, and restoring provision of services. And thirdly, we will focus on reconstruction and rebuilding, as many areas have been destroyed and devastated, including infrastructure. This will not only involve the construction and repair of major infrastructure, it will also involve the construction of houses in suitably located areas and measures to protect the residents of these areas from such adverse weather events also in the future. Several national government departments have already been working with their provincial and local counterparts to ensure an effective response in the allocation of financial resources and technical expertise to the emergency. The South African Police Service and the South African National Defence Force have been leading search and rescue efforts with a total of 247 rescue operations to date. This includes the deployment of South African Police Service personnel, diving teams, canine units, and various vessels, helicopters, fixed-wing planes to the most affected areas. Aircraft from the South African National Defence Force have been used both for rescue and for the delivery of relief supplies such as food, water, tents, and blankets to people in inaccessible areas. I have authorized the South African National Defence Force to bring in more personnel, water storage and purification supplies, and engineering teams to assist with electricity as well as water restoration.